It's me, your girl, GAMErGiRL, Gigi, Mellow Yellow, AngelWingsQueen. I think I'll say it again. Hey guys, it's me, your girl, GAMErGiRL, Gigi, Mellow Yellow, AngelWingsQueen. So today we are playing Fake Island. So yeah, let's get started. I have a I don't know what this helicopter. I never really understood what the dang on thing is good for. Every time I tap on it, usually it takes me to ads. So yep, that's just all right. Let's blow it up. Yeah, so I have been thinking about doing a name change for the channel. I was thinking about, oh, I did pretty well. Great. Let's keep going. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I don't want to really give myself a violent name, but I wanted to do a name change. We'll see. I may go with Wise White Owl. We'll see. We may do something else because I'm wanting to transition from the mellow yellow phase, something more pure. Okay, we'll see what we come up with. Um, so I've been like wanting to discuss some things, right? Um, just I've been dealing with. I know it's just a gamers channel, but it's like, okay, this is something that I was wanting to kind of just mention. Okay, where I am staying at is it reminds me of Fake Island, I guess. It's such a closed in area that everybody knows everybody and everything you do at all times. And there's nothing that can be done without everybody finding it some kind of way to just want just attach to it. So like I am, thinking about like, putting out some stuff, right? And once I do those things around here where I'm at, it's just such a hillbilly place that they will come and they will make it like, they copy off everything you do around here, right? So just the other day, like I'm listening to the I was thinking about the song that Tommy, he made that oh well no, not that song. The Kilani song. And what happened was I got just that quick, just with me making a video, something really weird happened with that song. And I don't really know how to mention it. It's just like, you know how I am really, really strong on people copying and being fake and people being unoriginal with lack of creativity. So yeah, once I did that, Kilani mentioned that thing, it just kind of took off a little bit with that. Another thing, I was looking at the Temptations. There was something that happened with that. Somebody copied that. It was something that happened with me just checking out the group Temptations. And that's why I'm mentioning this while I'm playing this game, because I am very, very particular about um just being like fake and copying. I don't like copycats. I don't like people who don't have any originality or personality, and they just steal your ideas and pretend like that's them. Like anything you do, they'll copy it. And that's something, it's okay to be inspired by others and say, okay, you're not the first person who did the ponytail. You're not the first person who did the Shirley Temple curls. You're not the first person who decided to wear cornrows. But to completely copy off of everything someone does and just want to do everything they do, I think that is just where I'm at. I think I find that I do not support that. I find that really, really, really pathetic. I just feel like, what are you worth after that person? Who are you? I don't like I don't want to be a muse. I'm not your muse, and I don't find that flattering. I don't need people to say, well, you did this and we're going to promote that because that's something you did. You wore these colors and now we're doing this. I don't look for groupies or entourages. It's nothing to be funny about or anything of that nature. But I don't like, it's okay for people to say, well, we support you and this is what we're doing. But for someone to just say, like, I am just like going to do, I don't know. I can't imagine like some people, they have celebrities, they have fans, and then the fans copy off everything, single thing that celebrity does, like for every day. Now that some celebrities can find that flattering or whatever, and maybe that can be, it depends on who you are. But for people to steal your ideas, there's a difference between stealing ideas and flattering. Just like, I'm doing this. For example, um there are some artists who find that when it comes to the media and trying to make a name, they find that in order to make a name, they will have to tear down another artist, start a rap beef or some kind of industry beef or some type of, I don't know, supermodeling beef, pit dirt on someone else's name, and then kind of steal their ideas before they're doing it. Like models go through it all the time. Like they destroy each other's wardrobes. They go out and they slander each other, and you know, it's just like, that's something I just, find like, if you're not good enough, I understand doing competing and getting the job, but to want to steal someone else's stuff, that clearly means you're not qualified. What would you do after that person? What can you do to keep the position? Like, you can steal it or try to pretend that's you, but how can you secure that position? Where are you going to get your creative outlet after you've gotten to the point where you stole their position? Then what? You're going to keep stealing other artists' ideas? I don't know. Okay. So, yeah. Once again, I was listening to the Hazley song, and it's just kind of just like the just it's just like, this where I am. These people, they are very they have little creativity. There's no creativity, there's no inspiration, there's nothing, there's no role models. Most of the people are old here, and they are full of drama here because they're like old people. Not to be not to be jerkish, but they don't like to see like young people when they dress like, differently or look differently. They will try to make you, you know dress like a, how they will want you to dress, or they will try to fight, fight or argue with you or give you a hard time about who you are. This place where I'm at, it's not for young youth. It's really for old people, because they yeah, it's really majority a older person thing where I'm living at. It's not for anyone young, because it's just gonna be a problem for the older people. Most of the older people, or I just that's what I find, and they will try to go back and forth with you about who you are, and there are things that it's just age appropriate. You have to know like what's for you and what's not for you, for age appropriate. So yeah, let's see. Yeah, so that's the thing. And I don't like being like I said, I'm not it's okay if there are people who look up to me or just find what I do to be inspiring, but I'm not, like I said, I don't want to be a muse. I don't want to be that. And for those who just find, themselves just doing trying to be who I am or be another person and copying off every exact thing that they're doing, is it's like, what is your purpose in life? Who do you want to be? So that's something I've mentioned before. That is what I stand for. I do not promote copying. I do not promote, people just taking trying to steal from others people platforms. I am, a person of, creativity. I promote self-expression. I want people to be more, I love artists and to see other creative outlets and, new things, because if we keep stealing each other's ideas and we keep recycling the same thing, then we have nothing. Like, have you guys noticed there is no new music, at least where we live at? We listen to the radio. It has all of the music is made by the locals. All of it's homemade music. So we don't have any real music. It's all music that people've made in this town, and they promote their own music. And the rest of the music that we listen to here, it's all like old music. We don't have any new music. None of it's new, or the music that's being played, it's mostly depressing. It's talking about how, you know, we need to, it's mostly the same stuff. We're talking about being, it's mostly affiliated kind of with, I think it's affiliated with industry type stuff. And they're talking about, you know, like even, what's his name? The, the Weekend. He made this song ever since I was a G, and like, I know my name is Gamer Girl. That GG, that stands for Gamer Girl. But his is affiliated with Masonic stuff and this, that, and the other. So when you listen to music, either it's affiliated with being tied into a relationship, being affiliated with Masonic stuff. None of it's just like fun music. None of it's just like, today I woke up, I brushed my teeth, I washed my hair, I'm going to the store, and how do you dare? I don't know. It's not just weird, fun music, creative stuff. It's all affiliated with some type of conflict or drama. And then I'm like over that too. I don't listen to music that drags me into that type of situation. I don't like that. It's getting old. So everything is dealing with how to, so yeah. Um like I was saying, where I'm at, the music is a repetition of old music. Like, we don't have any new music. My daughter, she's not where we're living at now. She is not exposed to any of her generational music. She doesn't know any music, and all of the kids and all of the youth here, they're not exposed to anything new. Everything that the generation here that they're exposed to, like from the age of I would say from the age of 2 to 18 to 17, they're listening to older people music, or they're listening to music throwback. They're listening to people like Biggie Smalls, Tupac, Brandy. They don't have any new artists, and all of the new artists are mostly affiliated with some type of industry. If they come up with something industrial, like affiliation, and that's what they're being exposed to, and that's how they're being brought into like newer music, besides either older people music or just throwback music, like I don't know, but they don't, and then most of those artists, they don't know them. They don't know Usher. They don't know Alicia Keys. They don't know who they are. So now they're listening to, I don't know, their homemade music. They have no one to really put out any type of music that's, creative. So all of the people who are in charge of, like, around where I'm at, who has the who has access to these outlets, they're playing, for the youth, or they're playing for themselves. So like my generation and the generation, my daughter's generation, we are not exposed to anything new. There is no new music here. There's nothing but old music, and there's nothing but like throwback 80s 90s music. And I've noticed that there are no new artists besides like the latest, there are no new artists. Like, we have Lady Gaga, we have Beyonce, we have Rihanna, but none of them really are making music. And that's the thing, like, where are the artists? And their music is basically industry music, and it's all like repetitions, or it's all been kind of like, you could see they've been sampling other music, either that, or it's something that they've kind of like copied or taken from some other creative outlet. So there's like really nothing available anymore far as new or modern. Everything is set for like a 60 to 70-year-old basis. We are not, in the youth that, or if you're 60 to 30-year-old basis. So all of the youth are being fed 60-year-old to 30 to 40-year-old music, and that's all they're getting. I haven't seen anything new yet. So yeah. Um and that's the thing. We're looking for these guys to try to put out something more modern, or to build up this build up the culture. Build up the culture. Either we're listening to, and the newest music is either, have you noticed it? Or am I just in La La Land? Because if everything does not have a country accent, I have not heard any northern music. I have not heard any other types of music besides the ones I've mentioned. I have to reach out to listen to it. Everything, I don't, not to be funny, but people like Sexy Red, what's her name? Um, Sexy Red, Drake, even Kendrick Lamar, what's her name? um the new girl Lottie, I don't listen to them because they're all country. They're all southern. And that's something I'm trying to wing myself away from. I want diversity. And to me, I'm tired of hearing the same sound. I'm tired of that. I'm ready for something more creative. It all sounds the same. Not to be funny, but like, I won't I'll listen. I do like some of their new music, but I won't listen to it because I've listened to it. All sounds the same to me, and it's like, why aren't there any other outlets or musical, like the last northern, I believe the last musician that we had was maybe Biggie Smalls, that came from the north. And why are we always listening to, like, I really don't like a lot of this southern stuff. It's really just, it's like they don't even challenge themselves, or it's not even creative. It all sounds the same to me. So yeah, that's what I'm just saying. So I'm like wondering, why is everything so kind of fixated? Everything, I feel like I'm stuck in this fake island and this fake paradox where everything is just like we're in a dome and everybody makes their own music and everything sounds the same. That's how I feel. And if you're different, then that's a problem. So yeah, and they want, and here they'll steal that and try to tear you down, but like, what they really should be doing is trying to become more of a diverse, um I don't know, I'm just like, everything is just all repetitive. So yeah, so I don't listen to that. I won't listen to that music. To me, it's garbage, most of it. So yeah. And yeah, I'm just gonna not talk about that anymore. But yeah, that's what I'm kind of like. And I find that something where I'm at, like if I wear something like they, a lot of people, they think I'm from out, where are you from? You're from, looks like you're from this and looks like you from that. And you will see so many girls trying to emulate your style, and you'll see them like if I'm on campus, they'll come and they'll be wearing something. If I wore something yesterday, they'll wear it the next day. Or if I wore something, and it's almost like, but they, here where I'm at, they don't know how to be kind. They don't know kindness. They don't, everything is mostly like, women don't get dressed for men, they get dressed for women. And men, they don't, women don't chase after men, they chase after women who gets the most attention. They forget the objective of going for the guy, right? I don't do that. I don't get dressed for men. I don't get dressed for women. I get dressed for myself. I don't. If I like a woman's style, then yeah, I may say, okay, I like what she's wearing. Maybe I could get that, but I'm not gonna sit there and copy off the whole style. Or I may take some inspiration from it, but I'm not gonna chase after a girl, fight a girl down because of who they are. So that's just not who I am. But where I'm at, these women, they feel like the only way they could get attention is to fight and argue. So yeah, that's just how it is. But I am going to sign out after this last little challenge. And let's see how we do with this castle. That should floor it, right? But yeah, that's all I want to say about that. The copying, the fakeness, the unoriginal, the lack of just expression. All of that's dead these days. So yeah, we live in a world where, after there were so many aliens let into the country, zombies, everything is just kind of gone to trash. Nobody's able to do anything. And yeah, and like if you like, once again, where I'm at, if you get dressed up around here, women get mad. They'll fight you for it, which is pathetic. They they will pretend in your face and they will fight you because of things that they could buy at the store. You know, I've had women come in my face and speak to me, and then, you know, my own mother, she doesn't like me. She's jealous because of how I dress. My sister, she's jealous of how I dress, which is a pathetic, sad thing, but these are the things that I've encountered. She doesn't like, because she's getting older, she's gonna probably not be around so long, but she's kind of gotten to the point where she's not who she used to be. She's kind of like, not the same person, but she will treat you, if you come around her and you have nice things or you have things, she is very greedy, and she's very she will be like, well, I want that. And if she can't have it, or you were looking like different from how she wants you to look, or and then her, she most likely will get upset. That's the same thing with my sister. They will get upset about how you dress, the things that you have, and even if they have more. Like right now, I'm going through some things, but they are very just, envious people. They're not grateful for what they have. They're always greedy for what you have. So yeah, that's just like, and that's one thing that's why I'm very strong against that, because I don't, the fact that my mother and my family's like that around me, I don't want to raise my child or to promote that to the upcoming youth who's watching my channel, to be like envious of anybody. I just want you to know there's always somebody who's going to have something you don't have, and you're always going to have something that somebody else don't have. So for you to sit and to be upset about something that, there's always something that you're not going to have or somebody's going to have, for you to sit there and be, bitter about things that doesn't really matter when you're dead and gone, it's just pointless. Like, I like, things, but I don't let things make define who I am. I've had people try to make me feel bad because of things that I didn't have or things that I lost. I've had people try to show what they had to make me feel less than. But once you're secure in who you are and what you know you want and what you know that's possible and what you know that your worth, or when you're secure in yourself, then you don't let material things define you. You don't let people come in and say, look at me, I have these new shoes and you don't have them. Look at me. We got you. We took your stuff away. Don't you feel bad about it? No, you're not going to make me feel less than a queen or less than what I am because I don't have something. You can never take you can never take away my pride. You can't take that away no matter what. You can throw boiling water on me and take away my looks. You can take away my car. You can take away all of the money in the world. You can have all the money in the world. It still doesn't make you better than a person than I am. And it still doesn't make me less than. People wonder how or why. It's the light that's within. It's the light that's within you. You people think that material things define them, power define them, or their position defines them. No, that's not. I've had people try to dog me. You are nothing. You're never going to be nothing. You're crap. But to get up and walk with my head held high every day, they die daily trying to drag me down because they don't understand how I could sit here and go through what I go through and still get up and just show that I am, that person. That's how, I am still going on. They can't stand that. And that's where the hierarchy, that's where the queendom comes in and the kingdom comes in. It's not about what you have or what defines you. It's how you get up every day, whether you're living in a box, whether you're living, in a mansion. And because you never know what may happen in the future. And how you get up and hold your head high and you still treat people and, with kindness. You help out people. You don't. And it comes from the inside. The purity comes from the inside. It's something that you have to really just, it's something that's, you're gonna put on a persona. You're gonna say, well, this looks good on the outside. It really has to come from the inside. And I guess I know some people will find that I'm the same person inside and out. They want to, when they look on it within me, I'm still that same person who I am on the outside. They want to find me on the inside bitter, sad, miserable. But what they find out is that it's not me that's bitter and sad, it's miserable. It's them. And what's making them sad or miserable and bitter, it's that they, no matter what they do to tear me down, they may beat me up, scratch my face up, take me to jail, do whatever they want to do. But they're still miserable. They're still miserable. You know what I mean? And I'm still happy. They may have all of the money in the world and can do everything they want to do, but they are still miserable and they don't understand why. They don't understand why those things don't define me. It's not these things that it has to start with you. So yeah, and that's something they can never take. So yeah, and that's something that's just a natural thing. You have to really be that person. You just something you could put on for the world and smile, but deep down inside people know that, they can tell if you're a miserable person or a naturally happy person. Yeah. So that's just it. Yeah, they can feel those vibes. So guys, with that being said, I got 99.2%. I'm happy with that. I'm going to say God loves you and so do I. Peace.